taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Buffalo Bills offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up. QB bootlegs here. Caught quickly. Oh, what tremendous toughness here. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So second down after the incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Now the offense has reached the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves them closer to the goal line. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So Kent State's offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Kirk gets Buffalo with the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they've got him.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. The Golden Flashes will send their punt team onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Runs right over the defender. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick catch over the middle. Physical run earns the first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. We're going to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. The sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He's going to try to return the punt. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Golden Flashes come to the line in the hurry up. And here's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He finds his man. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Play action. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That pass is caught. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The ball is picked off.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
One more play before they head to the locker room. And there's the handoff. That's a safety for the defense. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. A great regular season, and now an entertaining 1st half in this MAC championship. And yes, football is a game of inches. And is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions? Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Kent State's offense back out there now. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. The ball is caught.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. You give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
The Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The pass rush closing in, and it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Golden Flashes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's an out-route, the catch made, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. 2nd down after that previous play. It's a shotgun run call. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Kirk gets Buffalo with the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. He hands it off from the gun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. 2nd and goal for the offense.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe you get...
Touchdown, Golden Flashes. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's caught in the end zone. They convert the 2-point try.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Pressure is coming. Catch made over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Runs through the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. He'll hand it off. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Buffalo.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. So here we go. One last chance to win it in regulation and avoid the risk of overtime. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Defense is coming after him. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side.
Well, the sack on 1st down, and now an incompletion. You're looking at a 3rd and long. We're late in the game in the 4th quarter on your own side of the 50. Need to get some yardage back if you want to have any chance to make it 4th down and manageable.
Biggest drive of the game here coming up. It's win it or go to OT. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He lets it rip, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Golden Flashes bring their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. Here we go. One last chance for this offense to score and win it in regulation. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Gets loose on the scramble. It picks up a decent gain. Short of the 1st down, though. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. The Golden Flashes offense retakes the field now. This one's tricky in a tie game. How aggressive do you get? Risk a turnover. You've got some work to do just to get into field goal range. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back has it on a screen now. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Kent State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock manage the situation, they score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep throw. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. A crucial pass interference call late in this tie game. The defense not happy about that call. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Ahead. Prayer answered. What a throw by that quarterback.
Chris, a great throw by the quarterback is right. Not just the distance, but to put it up into the air long enough to give his receivers a chance to get underneath it. The result, a miracle and a touchdown.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And he'll be brought down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. So here we go, 4th and short. No field goal attempt. This offense is going to go for it. A lot on the line right here. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. The golden flashes keep the football on the move. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Running back with the football. Touchdown, golden flashes. They strike first in OT.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they tack on the extra point. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. He lets it go on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's a quick route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So here comes a crucial 3rd down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Turns it loose downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They test the middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Off the RPO, clock to the right. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. Can he make it to the marker? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. And that one's straight down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. They need a field goal at least to force another overtime. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that. Attack. Good, clean play by the defense.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. It's a touchdown to win the game. A double overtime classic. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The Golden Flashes will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Golden Flashes moving quickly down the field here. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Willingham. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. The Golden Flashes move into the red zone. Ball handed to the running back, and he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Takes a shot at the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. He made it. 3 points on the board. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Longhorns offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
The Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense will make the stop, but it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And it's Kent State in the lead right now, Kurt. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The Golden Flashes will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Grab down the middle. It's Willingham.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away, and that's now going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Nice grab. It's Willingham. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down. The Golden Flashes are going to keep this drive moving. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looks like he's going to run it.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense and being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw caught over the middle. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Kent State's offense back out there now. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. The Golden Flashes will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Longhorns will have to kick this away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And here's the return now from midfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. It's a run. Running back's got it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
He's got it with room to run. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Kent State, to put them on top now.
Well, that's a...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the rule. Field was correct, so the play will stand. PAT is good, so it's 10-3 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun handoff here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
That's good for a first down near the 40. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And it's Kent State in the lead right now, Kurt. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a man. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Caught by the receiver. And the defense wraps him up quickly. They got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Golden Flash's offense retakes the field now. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Second down, they're going to throw it. The short completion of the tight end. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might... just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Golden Flash is starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Chewing clock with the running game. Breaks into the clear. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Golden Flashes offense is on the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
First down, looking for more now. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They make the stop, but it's a big play. The 31. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone. The Sooners pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 2nd down play coming up. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the 1st quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And on the carry, he's heading left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Penn State's offense back out there now. Last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And they try them little, but stuck for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He was able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
An outstanding catch and run by the freshman.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Brought down, the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down and goal. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Golden Flashes, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Return starts from inside the 5. Return steps out of bounds at the 17. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. We go back and forth, but that special teams touchdown could be the defining moment of this play.
Man, that returner struck like lightning. That was a spectacular play, and you need to pull off a play where you're going to need it at some point.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Caught over the middle. It's Terry. They've got him at the 48. That's a first down. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pocket breaking down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
The Golden Flashes will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got him open. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. And they get the second half started with a running play. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. It's 3rd down for the offense. A play action looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Terry. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Gets the first and still running. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Sooners. And here comes the point after attempt. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up in the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. And they get to completion. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He's got the first and still going. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadline, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Looking for his back. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, they're just basically throwing their hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will have to settle for 3? So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Touchdown, Kent State. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. To throw, it's Hawkins. Running back has it on a screen now. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the mark. A quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? The back's got it. Solid game, moves the ball to the 36. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Bringing pressure. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And just like that, in one play, they have moved into scoring position at the 23. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, do you kick the extra point to tie this up, or you go for 2 to potentially take the lead?
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The golden flag Flash's offense retakes the field now. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got him with a huge stop at this stage of the game. The Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kurt, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
The Golden Flashes line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. And they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Pass complete on a crossing route. They bring them down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. And the Sooners are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you go from knocking on the door, ready to put points on the board, to taking a sack. As we all know, when you move down inside the 10-yard line and you decide to throw the ball, things happen fast. You got to make quick decisions and get the ball out of your hands.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made by the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. Down. He's throwing for it. Looking for 6. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Kent State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. The Golden Flashes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
That's a misfire there, Chris.
This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Golden Flashes with 1st and 10 here. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Here's the second down play. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Strong opening drive. This is the 11th play coming up. It'll be third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Huck with room to run. Breaking tackles and going. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, golden flashes as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And here's the return from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Oh, he almost broke it. Finally steps out of bounds. What a great return to set up the offense now. So Alabama's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact play. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all.
Touchdown, Alabama, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. Second effort, the defense cannot stop him short of the marker. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw,
he cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense.
Looking to scramble.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on him.
Finds his target, and it's complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Try and muscle for the first down. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And they'll kick it away here. A little bit too much on the punt. It lands just inside the end zone for a touchback. Kent State's offense back out there now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football.
On the move now.
Looking to scramble now. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. They'll run it from the gun. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. It was a good battle. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, the pass is picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. Breaking free at the 35. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Golden Flashes will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback with the shovel pass underneath. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Back in motion now. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. He's running out of time here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Throw to the running back in the flat.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, his tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. And they hand it off to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense comes out 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. The Golden Flashes come to the line to run the hurry out.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. That's reeled in. It's Willingham. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. The Golden Flashes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush gets home. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. To bootleg here. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeps the football. Finding space at the 20. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, tied.
Oh, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Golden Flash's offense retakes the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
Takes the catch downfield.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down.